for that wonderful bukkake. That's always the image that I want to begin my set on, is you all bukkake me off the bat. That's great. It's been a really lovely night. I've really enjoyed it so far. I hope I enjoy the rest of it. I'm acutely aware that I am, as the last act, the only thing separating you from like the rest of your lives. So that's good. I'm also pleasantly surprised that I wasn't like a front runner in the Spot the Closet Tory competition from earlier. I don't know. It looks like I'm running for the next election on a very dodgy platform. We think that fracking actually offers a very viable alternative to I don't know. So that's what it looks like. I don't even remember when that photo was taken. I don't know where Carl got it. It's very, very disturbing. Well, I should tell you a bit about myself. We've got Natalie on board. That's the key thing. That's the key thing. That's what matters. I'm not going to lie. My own assessment of how this is going is going to rest very much in your hands. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'm Andy. I am from quite a posh area. It's the kind of place where people write the following genuine Facebook status. Well, after today, I can honestly say that I feel completely uninspired by both of my horses. I know she'd vote for him. I've got a bit of a weird family. Did we have a good weekend, by the way? I hope we did. I was hanging out with my family. At one point, my sister said to me, "Andy, can you put on that song that I like? You know, the one by Michael Bublé." And I said, "Do you mean Michael Bublé?" She said, "Oh, is that how it's pronounced?" I said, "Yeah, why do you think it was Michael Bublé?" She said, "Well, whenever I'm not sure how to pronounce something, I always go with the option that sounds least pretentious." So, okay, on this occasion, I said Michael Bublé, and it was actually Michael Bublé, and I sounded a bit stupid. But imagine how much more stupid it would have sounded if it was Michael Bublé. And I said Michael Bublé. I thought, like, yeah, that's a good point. It'd be like going into McDonald's and be like, I'd like to order a bacon double cheeseburger, please. With 6 chicken McNuggets and a McFly. So, clap from one man there, he's done that, I don't know. I'm also a bit of a nerd, you may be able to guess. I'm really into space, science, all that kind of thing, but until quite recently, I'd never actually seen any of the Star Wars movies. I remember, Paul, you mentioned earlier, you might have, I don't know if you made the same mistake I did, you might not be as stupid as me, right? When I told my friends I hadn't seen any of the Star Wars movies, they were like, "Andy, you've got to sit down and watch them." So I did. I sat down to watch them, but here's what I did. I started at episode 1. Right? I didn't know they're all in the wrong order. Right? That's the thing. I take it you didn't do that. You knew. You're not an idiot.
I've only seen one.
You've only seen one. Which one was it?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know.
I looked it on YouTube.
Well, spare your disdain. So, as I said, I started at episode 1. And the thing is, I really liked it. I watched episode 2, I liked that one. I watched episode 3, I thought it was brilliant. I loved the CGI, all the special effects, all the... fantastic. And then I watched episode 4, and I thought, Christ, the production values really took it. Like, was Disney even trying on this one? It's a load of wank. Did they cut my boy Jar Jar? That's unacceptable. Like, no wonder everyone prefers the original trilogy. Me so disappointed. Some people more disgusted there by the cheap pun at the end than the content of that bit. That's Carl's favourite bit. He specifically, he only put me on the condition that I do that bit. The thing is, I feel like all my friends kind of watched Star Wars when they were young, and that's what they were really into at primary school. But I was never really into Star Wars when I was a kid. What I was into was concrete mixers. You know what I mean? The big trucks with the spinning barrel on the back, that's what I was into. Right? And I drove my dad like gradually insane with my obsession. I say obsession. More like a kind of innocent lust. What I'd do for my idea of entertainment was I would just sit my dad down for hours on end and make him draw me picture after picture after picture of concrete mixers, right? And he hated it. He'd try and get out of it. He'd say things like, "Andy, do you maybe want to go outside today, or you know, just play football in the park, or go on the pro fracking campaign trail like all the other dads get to do with their normal kids," as he jokingly called them. And I'd be like, "No, Dad, I want you to sit down and draw me a picture of a concrete mixer, and this time, don't mess up the shading." And so then, like all the cool kids back in the late 90s, early noughties, I had a banging collection of Pokemon cards, right? So what I did with the pictures of the concrete mixers was I would cut them out, stick them on top of the pictures of the Pokemon on the Pokemon cards, change the stats according to how good I thought that concrete mixer would do in a fight, and then battle them against my dad in a game called Pokeconstruction-mon. And we'd wear like yellow high-vis jackets and the hard hat high-vis jacket. Pokeconstruction-mon, you've seen it. I just got some great memories of Pokeconstruction. I remember one time I beat my dad's whole team using just some shitty Leyland to take the grand final of the 1996 Pokeconstruction-mon World Championships, right? And I remember after that monumental victory, my dad made the following quip. He said, "Son, you may have won the battle, but you've got no friends." So, as I say, not really into Star Wars. My favourite concrete mixer was the Terex FDB 6000. Now, at the time, this was the absolute god of the concrete mixing world. It had a brand new frontal discharge booster. Steady on. Natalie's getting a bit overexcited there. Frontal, it could grind incredible slurry, that's what it was. It was a commercial and critical success. Reviewers said, "I've gotten a feel for the truck's solid steering, strong braking and rather smooth ride by the time I drove down a ramp to the M23 and some high-speed travel. The brakes are powerful, the horn is noisy, and this new frontal discharge booster is fucking excellent. The smoothest slurry you'll grind this year. 5 buckets out of 5. That's Tom Berg there, writing in Heavy Duty Trucking magazine in 1997. Just like they say in the old nursery rhyme, isn't it? 1997, great year for slurry. Bad year for Edwina Curry. Because she lost her parliamentary seat of South Derbyshire to Labour MP Mark Todd. So that explains and concludes the rhyme. Anyway, the point is I wasn't really into Star Wars. One thing I am into though really is, and this might surprise you, is that I'm really into sports, right? And I say this might surprise you because I know I don't look that sporty. I think I would describe my physique as salvageable. But I really love it. I love how everyone really supports their own team very passionately, even though it's kind of based on nothing. I get from the